And good Thursday morning to you. Whether or not meteorologists haven't had it with a check of your forecast here on this Baby Friday edition of your morning weather update, brought to you as always by On Target. Some of you may have been awakened already this morning thanks to some showers and thunderstorms pushing through the region. At this moment, the storms are pushing through downtown Bowling Green and providing us with a good soaking rain, some loud thunder and lightning out there this morning. Nothing severe, but we are keeping an eye on some showers and thunderstorms that remain pushing through this morning. Right now, Bowling Green and on to the east, up I-65 towards Smiths Grove and Oakland at this point in the morning. That extends up into southern parts of Edmonson County, south of Brownsville this morning, even areas north and east of Brownsville, up towards Stockholm and Ollie over the next little bit. Collegiate as well, getting in on some of the action. Another heavier cell just north of downtown Glasgow at this point as you head toward Cave City and Park City, kind of right in between Cave City and Oil City out there this morning. None of this is severe, but any one of these storms could produce some gusty winds, 30 to 40 miles per hour, along with some brief heavy rainfall. That's what the special weather statement's in effect for as these storms slowly march to the south and east at about 30 miles per hour. Areas further to the west out toward Russellville, Morgantown, you're finished for now as these storms continue to push through, and you see some of this activity south toward Scottsville and Franklin. That's the outflow boundary from these storms. They're kind of starting to fall apart a little bit, and so some of those gusty winds in advance have already pushed through places like Scottsville and Franklin this morning, so keep an eye on that, or keep that in the back of your mind as you head outside this morning. Working through a bit of an active Thursday morning. The view outside right now from our D93 Skycam in downtown Bowling Green showing some rather dreary skies out there this morning. Low-hanging clouds from those storms overhead. Again, nothing severe. Pulled this camera up earlier, saw quite a bit of lightning on the camera, which makes sense given all of the rainfall we're dealing with this morning. Leading edge of those showers and storms just moved through Gold City down there in Simpson County. There's our Sexton Bin Builders Skycam out of Gold City showing. There you see the sunrise in the distance, but in front of that, that's that leading edge, that outflow boundary pushing through during this morning. That's providing us with that opportunity for those showers and storms, or at least that's out ahead of the showers and storms as they start to weaken a little bit out there this morning. But I don't think we're done with the showers and storms today, and I don't think we're finished as we finish out the work week. As a matter of fact, another chance for showers and storms works in as we head into our day on Friday. Temperatures out there this morning, it feels like a summer morning, mid to at times upper 60s out there for many of us. 65 in Scottsville, 66 in Franklin and on the Warren-Barron County line, 65 as well at Ephraim White Park, 64 up into Morgantown, 67 the warmer spot in Russellville, and over into the WKU farm. Dew points this morning well into the 60s. The moisture is there for those showers and storms to continue working in. We just don't have the wind energy for those storms to really blossom and get going as we head through the afternoon, or at least the daytime hours. The view from the high-resolution rapid refresh model as we head through the day, showers and storms will continue to push on through the region. They'll become more scattered as we head through the morning hours, but it's going to take a little bit to get that cloud cover out of here behind those showers and storms. The frontal boundary that's pushing these storms through should be through here as we head towards the afternoon and evening hours. You notice showers and storms really start blossoming across parts of eastern Kentucky as we head through the later parts of the evening hours. That's where the greater severe threat will be today, but we'll keep an eye on it. Much of the eastern side of the region is in a level 1 marginal risk for severe weather this morning. It doesn't include Bowling Green. Areas like Scottsville and Glasgow points off to the east. Better chance is going to be across far southeast Kentucky, so I don't think severe weather really in the cards with this round as we head through the rest of our Thursday and into our Thursday evening. We cool down overnight, tonight into early tomorrow, but that sets the stage for another round of potentially another round of showers and storms. Some of those could again be on the strong to severe side. We'll show you what's going on. Basically, that low pressure across portions of Canada that we've been watching all week, it's just kind of sitting there. Well, that was one spoke. What's moving through now is that first spoke of energy, that front pushing through. That will briefly bring in cooler air. However, the next spoke of energy will start to work in as we head into the day tomorrow. Once we head into the day tomorrow, winds will quickly shift from the northwest back to the south and southwest. That will bring up warmth and moisture from the Gulf, and that will allow temperatures not only to soar back up into the upper 80s to near 90, but it'll also introduce plenty of instability for more showers and storms to develop as we head through the day. Here's the HRRR's version of how tomorrow looks as we head into tomorrow evening. It's not particularly bullish on thunderstorm chances, but notice some more of those out to the west as we head into our Friday evening. The high-resolution NAM painting a slightly different picture as we head through the day. We'll refresh the graphic to make sure it works. I've been having a couple issues with that this week, but notice there's our storms today. Those push off to the east. No big worries once we really get these through here. But notice as we head through tomorrow morning into tomorrow afternoon, you see that development trying to go as early as 2, 3 o'clock. Those will start to develop out to the west and start to push on in here through the day tomorrow and through the evening hours, as a matter of fact. Those will finally push off to the east. We'll likely see another round try to push in as we head early Saturday morning. Severe weather threat with those is going to be lower just because we're dealing with the cooler part of the day. But the ingredients are kind of there for some showers and storms to start to work back in. It's been a while. This is what we call the bulk shear value. This is how much of that wind energy we have in the atmosphere as we head into the day tomorrow. Usually we like to see about 30 to 40 knots of that wind shear to really introduce a severe weather threat, and you kind of do see that as we head through the day tomorrow. This is the regular NAM. You'll notice there's that 30 knot line, that 40 knot line nearby, so it's not off the charts. I don't want anybody to think this is some sort of huge severe weather threat, but it is our first time dealing with some strong storms in a little while, at least with somewhat of an organized severe weather threat. So it's something we'll watch as we head through the day tomorrow. When you look at the instability values, again, today, not a whole lot. They mostly push to the south when that frontal boundary moves south, but that warm front pushes in. We have plenty of instability as we work into the day tomorrow. That will help fuel showers and storms, over 3,000 units of energy. That will really help boost the potential for some of those strong to severe thunderstorms as we head into tomorrow afternoon, then as we push further off to the east on Saturday. So again, the Storm Prediction Center, I should say, has introduced a level 1 marginal risk for severe weather into the afternoon on Friday for the entire Commonwealth of Kentucky. That includes all of us here in the Wobbles region. In terms of probabilities, the hail is about a 5% chance. The better hail opportunity is going to be when those storms really start to fire across West Kentucky and push to the east. Damaging winds, the main threat with these is these push off to the east. That's where that 5% risk is as well. The Storm Prediction Center also introduced a 2% tornado risk right on top of the state of Kentucky. Just a little bit of that, just marginal turning of the winds in the far lower part of the atmosphere could introduce the possibility for a quick spin-up tornado. By far damaging winds, the main threat, but this is something we're going to continue to keep an eye on as we work through the rest of today and into tomorrow as well, because, yeah, it's not off the charts or anything, but this is, again, the first time we've dealt with severe weather in a little bit, so better to be prepared for any eventuality as we head into our Friday evening out there, especially with all the high school football we have going on, including a big-time matchups, as a matter of fact. South Warren at Greenwood, Monroe County, Glasgow, and, of course, the big one, or one of the big ones out there as in Logan County as well. It's something we'll be keeping an eye on as well. As we head through the next 7 days, potentially, we had it pulled up. There we go. Again, wrapping this all up, that 80-degree high this afternoon, really kind of dependent on just how fast some of that rainfall gets on out of here. 80 degrees a daytime high. But if we do happen to keep under the cloud cover longer, we could keep things a little bit on the cooler side into the 70s for today. We cool off tonight into the upper 50s, but we spike that temperature up with that southwest surge of wind as we head into the day tomorrow. Low 90s a daytime high, back in the upper 50s for our Friday night with those showers and storms likely Now, we don't want to see the severe weather, but again, we do need to see some rain out here. The next drought monitor coming out here in about an hour or so should give us a hint as to where we're headed. And I imagine even more abnormally dry, potentially moderate drought when that comes out a little bit later this morning. Low 70s as we head into our day on Saturday. Again, that's keeping the cloud cover and the showers with us early in the day, preventing us from warming too much. Once we get towards Saturday night, we're back in the lower 50s, a crisp start to your first NFL Sunday. So keep an eye out on that if you're headed out to maybe grab coffee on the patio Sunday morning before kickoff. Upper 70s there, a beautiful day on Sunday with the 50s back Sunday night. We start to slowly warm things up as we head towards Monday and Monday night. Lows or highs near 80 into the low 80s, perhaps bringing back a little of that mugginess as we head towards the middle of next week. But right now, what some of the models were trying to depict earlier in the week, where we had that fetch of moisture in from the southwest next week, seems to be holding off on that for now. We'll be watching that as we head into the next couple of days, back in the upper 50s as we head towards our Tuesday night. That'll just about do it for me this morning. Weather Not meteorologist Evan Hatter with a check of your stormy, noisy forecast on this baby Friday, this Thursday morning. Have a great day, everybody. We'll be watching those severe storm chances as we head towards tomorrow. Updates on our social media platforms. Have a great afternoon, or have a great day out there. That would include a great afternoon as well. And we'll be keeping you on top of any storms and severe weather threats headed our way. And of course, always brought to you by On Target.